All right, guys, welcome back. Coach Dylan, Coach Kyle, to Mente Jiu-Jitsu Academy channel. So a couple things. We're gonna talk a little bit about mat etiquette today. Mat etiquette is extremely important in a jiu-jitsu school. It actually allows and shows that our students have discipline, that you're disciplined, that you're here to learn, you're here to better yourself and grow. So a couple things. So here's some stuff. So when you line up, you know, first of all, you're always going to line up. If I tell you guys to line up, you want to line up in order of rank. And we're going to put upper belts like closer towards the belts that are on the wall and lower belts on this end. So you guys try to order. And if you know, if there's a guy, if you're both white belts and he's got a stripe, push him, hey, move, or you move to the side. So when we line up, that's the first thing. Second thing is we always bow when we get on the mats, and we bow when we get off the mats. It's not like we're bowing to like a master or anything like that. It's just a sign of respect for the academy, right? For our facility, for the jiu-jitsu you guys are learning. What else? I guess when you're rolling, this is a big one, huge one. And I haven't even said this to you guys, and I apologize for that. It's proper mat etiquette that if, like for instance, if Coach Kyle and I were rolling, and there's two white belts rolling next to us, and they get close to us, you yield to the upper belt. So the two white belts would stop their roll and then move away. Just the same way, if I'm training with my instructor and he's rolling with somebody and I roll up next to him, I get up and move. And that could be me and another brown belt. We'll both get up and move. It's if there's a higher belt than you. You know, if there's a purple belt and he's got 4 stripes and you roll up against the purple belt that's got 2 stripes, you know, the 2-stripe purple belt and whoever his partner will move. So you guys got to make sure you guys are watching your space, and it also kind of makes you become situationally aware.
Yes,
you
that's
know,
a big one.
like you know what's going on. And this way, it's not only that, that's a sign of respect, but also if you're noticing who's rolling next to you, that means you're also watching out from feet, hitting you in the face, hands, catching a toe in the eye, crazy stuff like that. What else?
I think another big one is if the instructor is talking or showing a move or a technique or anything like that in class, do not chime in at that moment and give your 2 cents on it, especially if you're someone who's newer. If you do have a question, feel free to ask the question, but wait till the instructor's done talking. It can come across as being rude and disrespectful if you're doing that, interrupting or interjecting in the middle of one of your instructors teaching a technique.
Yeah, and you know, if you have a question, raise your hand. Raise your hand and say, you know, Coach, and then, you know, either we'll answer it then or answer it later. And to add on to that, I think a big thing that I see, so one of the things about Nova is you guys know that I'm fairly laid back. When, you know, I'm a laid back kind of guy. I can be intense a lot of times, but I'm pretty laid back. So I think it might occur to you guys sometimes is that it's okay to talk like when I'm teaching. And when I'm asking questions, yeah, if you have a question, I want you guys to ask. But don't ever interject. And really, another thing is if you're a white belt and you just started, or even, I mean, a lot of times, you're not a coach. Don't coach people.
Yes.
Stop. Okay? You
don't really know what you're doing yet.
Here's the thing. I may put Coach Kyle in an arm lock, right? And I'm teaching an arm lock, and he knows 10 different ways to escape that arm lock. And you come up and say, hey, you need to put your hips a certain way or drop pressure that way. Bro, we're teaching class. Like, he knows how to escape, okay? So one of the things is don't interrupt and don't coach. Here's when you guys can coach each other. When we release you to do technique, and you go with your person, and I've got Coach Kyle, and let's just say I've got him in a foot lock, and then I'm like, does this feel right? Do I have my hands right here? And you're like, no, the hands are wrong. Okay, switch the grip. Okay, it's like here. Oh, is it supposed to be up? And then he's telling me.
Yep.
And he's like, what do I need to do?
That feels pretty good. I would roll your shoulders back a little bit, and then maybe try to drop that elbow to your hip. Yeah, right.
Okay, see? Coaching each other during technique, that's how you guys learn jiu-jitsu. You watch us do it, and then you guys can practice with each other. And you coach each other. But you haven't been trained on how to teach jiu-jitsu yet. You don't know the proper way. You don't know exactly what I'm looking for. A lot of times I have you guys doing moves that I let you guys get to 80%. I don't even let you get to 100% and then move on. If I had you guys try to do the move 100%, it would just overwhelm your brain with info, and then I'm not going to get this. So let's see. Rolling on the mat, yield to other people, line up, bow, don't coach or talk. Here's another thing. If I say, all right, guys, let's come in here, that means shut up, stop what you're doing. I don't care if you're in the middle of the move. Get up and come listen. Like, I'm not waiting on you to teach the class. Does that make sense? It's like, you guys need to get up and come over there so we can move on, because I'm on a timeline to get these certain amount of techniques to you so that you benefit. And if you don't catch everything, come back tomorrow. That's why we do 2 back-to-back lessons, Monday, Tuesday, another one Wednesday, Thursday, and the whole makeup on Saturday. What else?
That's pretty good.
Anything else?
During class, especially, so we're gonna have, as more people join our family, there's gonna be kids around, parents around, yes sir, no sir, during instructional hours when you're on the mat. So Coach Dillon's in the middle of teaching a technique and he's like, everybody got this? It's yes sir, no sir. Yeah.
Or like, hey, you guys got this? Coach Dillon. No, just go, yes sir, I got it. Here's the thing, we're setting the example, not only for yourselves, but for the kids. Kids are watching in the classes, a lot of times they're hanging out on the side of the mat. In the kids' class, I make them say yes sir, no sir. And then, you know, it's just good. Like, what if you start saying yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am in your everyday life? Like, people are like, man, that guy's got manners. Like how many people say yes sir anymore? So I try to say that a lot. Cam Watley says yes sir all the time.
Yeah, he does.
And I remember that's one of the first things with Cam when he came to the school. When he left that first day, I was like, when Todd brought him, I was like, that kid said yes sir like 15 times.
Yeah.
I go, that kid's got a lot of respect. Wherever he trained before,
he does.
Or however he learned that, he's like, and like immediately the impression was made. Cam's the man, right? What else? Anything else? You guys got to make sure you slap, fist bump. That means, hey, I'm ready to go. You're ready to go. Watch out for your partners. You know, if you get frustrated, talk to somebody. You guys are here to hold each other accountable. We want you guys to be better, and we wanted this video to showcase just some of the stuff that I haven't told you guys, but it's usually like when you go to a gym that's been established for a while, it gets like ingrained into you real quick, because the minute you start talking, like the upper belts will jump on you and the instructor doesn't have to. But we want you guys to know, you know, how to be on the mats. And also when you go to a different school or you drop in somewhere and you're on vacation, you take your gi with you, I want you to go there and I want them to go, wow, Nova Mente Jiu-Jitsu in Colorado, where the student showed up for a drop-in, like they are really well-rounded. This kid is respectful, you know, super polite, and listens, doesn't butt into class, so that you guys have the etiquette, so that you guys represent us and the school out there in the world. Like, I want people to go like, Nova Mente, this place is like the bomb.com.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, guys, so thanks for watching. See you guys in class this week, and
sweeps this week.
Sweeps all week. Sweeping the mats. No, I'm just kidding. All right, guys, see you later.
See ya.